here's perhaps the most important thing that needs to be said. As you can see in verse 25, this is not about rights and power. This is about responsibilities and sacrifice. Headship, leadership in a marriage or any other Christian sphere is not about rights and power. It's about responsibility and sacrifice. Let's read it again, verse 25. As Christ loved the church and gave himself for her. Jesus was not on a power trip when he came to the world. He was on a sacrifice trip. His aim was to die for his bride. That's what he came to do, to make her beautiful that way, to make her a queen for him. No authoritarianism, no arrogance. Here's a man whose pride has been broken. He has a need for a Savior. And he's willing to bear the burden of leadership given to him by his master, no matter how heavy the load. Godly women see this and are glad. Pause here. Listen. If you've ever been around anybody or have ever had the thought that headship and leadership in the home is some kind of power move or macho, oppressive, control freak action, you don't have a clue the dance. I want to stress this because I've been married for 44 years, and I have children, 5 of them, ranging from 40 to 17. I've been at this a long time trying to do this. And men, this is not a job you want. If God had not called you to bear this, not wield this, bear this weight, you wouldn't want it. I promise you, young man, you don't want this unless God has called you, which he has, to it. To bear the weight of responsibility. So when Jesus knocks at the front door because there's a financial problem or a relational problem and Noel answers the door, he says, "Is the man of the house home, ma'am? I'll talk to you later. I want that man and call him to account first." That's not a job you want, neither in parenting, nor in marriage, nor in pastoring. You get that? This is not about rights and power. This is about weight on your back, day and night, to make it right. Impossible to bring up kids that way. Impossible to be married that way. Just, you got to do it. So I just hope nobody leaves these rooms saying, "I get to be the head. I get to be the power. I get to be the leader, controller." You don't have a clue what you're in for.